Good morning. It's 39 degrees here in Baltimore, Maryland, but I decided to take a walk regardless because the sun is out. I had a choice to go to the gym, to get on a treadmill, go in my basement to work out on the weights, or come outside to do a walk, which I haven't done in a couple of weeks. So I decided to be outside and brave the elements. So thank you guys for joining me for another video of Walk and Talk. Today, I found out some things. Last week, I had a little bit inactivity. I worked out, but I didn't work out for the 5 days out the week. So guess what happened? There's some weight increase. So this week I wanted to get on top of it. I also learned some information about tendon and ligament health. And it made sense to me. For the last couple months, I've been working out in the gym, and I would experience shoulder and joint pain. And when I saw this post, it made perfect sense. It said that we sometimes build up our muscles faster than we build up our strength and our tendons. And it made like the light bulb just hit. So I started to think about it. I said, yes, I've been increasing the weight and weight lifting force, but I did not think about doing isometrics or taking my time to make sure that my tendons and ligaments could deal with all this pressure of pushing up this weight. You know I had some rotator cuff damage, but I didn't consider taking my time to make sure that my rest of my body could catch up. Now, if you know something about this, please let me know in the chat. But I see posts every day about people doing calisthenic exercises like gymnasts, doing push-ups from their thumbs, fingertips. And I was like, this is crazy. It's got to take some type of strength. So it made me think about, hey man, they may be building up their tendons and ligaments, because you just can't do that with just plain muscle. You gotta be able to withstand that force. So that's what made me think about that. How y'all guys doing?
How you doing?
So that's what made me think about it, in the sense of like the ligaments, the tendons. It kind of took me back to when I did martial arts. Like, hey, we had to make sure that our body could withstand us throwing the punch fast. And and my instructor will always say, build up your tendons by like taking a wet towel and letting it hang, and then using your fingertips to bring it up till you ball it up, drop it back down, and it builds up the muscles in your hands. And he always says the power and strength in the tendons, but never put two and two together when it came back to the strength journey that I've been on. I was talking to my sister, and this point was made. I've been inactive from working out for over 5 years. It took a while for me to get to 185, from 185 to 364 pounds. It wasn't overnight. Even though there was a lot of nights of me eating food that I wasn't supposed to eat. But get back to point. The point was, I was inactive for over 5 years, physical inactivity. So I'm getting into lifting weights, trying to do my body weight, and I'm thinking, the light hit me. Man, no wonder my joints hurt. I haven't even focused on remembering that you have to do the push motion and allowing resistance to slowly come back. It's a eccentric, concentric motion, also isometric. All these things help build up your body, your muscles, tendons, ligaments. You know, I'm no physical therapist. One day when I was younger, I wanted to be a physical therapist. But one thing that people are focusing on now is not just cardiovascular health, not just muscular strength. They also thinking about joint, healing your joints. Make sure that you warm up, in enough time. So for you 50 and over, men and women, make sure you take the time out to allow your body to strengthen in a proper manner, okay? Because you want to make sure that you have longevity. You don't want to be out here, injuring yourself and being out of commission, because that's what happens to us. We get so excited about working out and we overdo it, and our body is just not ready for that type of force. So it made me to be mindful that I love putting on my weight vest, but some days I'm just gonna do the walk. I love doing the push-ups. Now I'm strong enough to do more than 5. I can do more than 10, but let me take my time and maybe do some isometric holds. One thing that Rich does from Do Hard Things 365, he worked his way up to do a 4-hour plank. He's strong enough to do longer than that now, I'm sure, because he has done over 300,000 push-ups this year and only has less than 40 days to finish his challenge. Go check him out, Do Hard Things 365 on all social media platforms. But one thing that I learned from him is that he does his isometric hold, which is the plank. That helps build up all types of muscles, tendons, but he always states it didn't happen overnight. It was a system, it was a routine that he followed at least 3 days a week. He did it consistently for years, building up the muscles that he had to build. Also the tendons. He also built up his hands, his wrists. So it just didn't just pop up for him doing a 4-hour plank. It didn't just happen that he can do 4,000 push-ups in 3 hours or something like that. It took time. It was a system. So us 50 and over, make sure we follow the system. Use our heads. Don't just pop out here and try to do thousands and thousands and thousands of push-ups and when your body's not ready for it, okay? So, lesson today, make sure you take your time to warm up. Make sure you take the time to do exercises that strengthen up those parts of the bodies that we've been neglecting for years, okay? Today, I'm going to try to do a dead hang. Yes, I tried it before and I wasn't able to hold it for many seconds. But I'm gonna try to do it on a daily basis. Try to hang and hold myself for at least 1 minute. I'm gonna work my way up to 1 minute. 20 seconds, maybe be the first time. First, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute. Hopefully I can one day hang for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, because I've learned that grip strength and the ability to hang is also it also dictates how healthy you are. It's another longevity exercise. So, another thing that I have on my list to try to master. Guys, take care. I'm not gonna hold you long. Just wanted to do this walk and talk. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the comments. JT Fit again. I'm built for the comeback. Talk to you later, guys. Peace.